Well, hi Scorpios, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Scorpios, let's find out. What can you expect coming up in your life? If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it's probably not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. All cards are male or female in this reading. Well, the overall energy is the Two of Cups. Two of Cups, this is a soulmate card. This is friends with love and soulmates around your entire reading. Now, I need to read further to find out why this is here. Up here in your highest energy, the Five of Wands. These are the two highest energy cards in your reading. So I feel like that there was been an argument of sorts, some kind of struggle between the two of you. Might have been an argument or a disagreement or something like that. But I feel like with this next to the Five of Wands is the Eight of Wands. I feel like you're going to talk about it. I feel like there's going to be texting and phone calls, and there's going to be discussion going on about this troubling energy that kind of happened between the two of you and your soulmate, best friend, lover here. So there's a lot of communication. And I think this communication is going to help move this relationship forward. Because I have the Six of Swords. So a lot of truth is going to come out. That's what's needed to be clear about, what people expect from each other, how they see the relationship moving forward. It looks like you two are going to decide to go ahead and work on this relationship. And, take it day by day. Just move it forward, not to rush it. Maybe that's part of it, because the Six of Swords it's pretty slow moving energy. I feel like one of the two of you did not want to rush this relationship. But you're moving away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters. And it's being pushed with the pulse, so that's a slow moving energy. So you are moving forward from it's like a temporary argument, I think, or just not seeing eye to eye. Some stress, confusion, anxiety was associated with this Two of Cups. It's a special. This is like a best friend and lover, who is also a soulmate. I have the Empress under the Five of Wands. The Empress is the card for Libra or Taurus, so one of those might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy is what's most important. The Empress, male or female, this is your energy. You are a beautiful person inside. You have some great qualities about you. If you're a parent, you're an excellent parent. But you're kind and loving and considerate and thoughtful and generous, and I can go on and on. So this soulmate that you are moving forward with must have a lot of those same qualities so that this relationship can work out. Otherwise, the Empress could not take it for very long. I see that this cup of love right here and this Two of Cups that they're offering, that you two are coming together with, this is true love. You really do have love feelings for each other. And you are going to take that cup of love and move forward. And I'll come through this conversation. You do get past this. And then look at under the Empress. Under the Empress, I have the Cups. So there is an equal exchange of love. This is sunshine and rainbows. There is, a connection between two people. There's children dancing. This is like a family card. This is where I think you're headed with this person. I think you just hit a little rough patch. I think they're a twin flame. I have the Emperor right next to the of Cups and right under the Two of Cups. I feel like the other person on the other side of these Two of Cups, where the cups are coming together, is the Emperor, male or female. Now the Emperor, this can be the card for Aries, so Aries might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. But more importantly, the Emperor, the energy is kind of being rigid, kind of being stubborn. Sometimes it's a way or the highway. It's hard to change their minds. Once their minds are made up, pretty hard to change their minds. But they're very well liked and well respected. They hold true to themselves. And sometimes that means, having arguments because they're trying to hold true to themselves. They have a employment as as a leader in their profession. They might work in the court system. So there's a lot going on here with the Emperor. I feel like they were being a little stubborn about something, and the two of you clashed on some issue or whatever it was. But you're going to talk about it, and because you have so much love for each other, you will be able to move forward. I have the Nine of Cups right next to the Emperor and under the Ace of Cups. Now, a lot of times the Nine of Cups is like putting your love on a shelf. Now, that might have been part. The Emperor is so stubborn. Now, the Emperor may not have been showing the love like you would show the love. And that might have created some confusion here with you about what their true feelings were. Because a lot of times the cups, sitting on a shelf, it's like they have the love. They just weren't handing it out. But I think they're going to be working on handing out the love. I think you're headed toward a really nice place in this relationship. No relationship comes without bumps on the road, And this is a twin flame, so you might have more bumps than others. Twin flames have a tendency to, if it works out, it's beautiful. If it doesn't, and most don't work out, but I have a feeling this one's working out because of the cards I see here. It was about the love. You weren't feeling like they were actually, expressing their love. They were making you feel rejected, alone. Like you were the only one in love in this relationship. Not true. Okay, the Page of Cups, up in your highest energy. This is, you probably will get an apology from them, okay, about, taking you for granted, I think, taking your relationship for granted. The Page of Cups, this cup has a fish in it. So Pisces might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But this is like how you felt. You felt like you weren't getting the love that you were handing out back. It became a burden. I think it weighed on you and weighed on you. Now this is the Ten of Wands. But as you can see, this person is ready to just drop those wands. Those wands are so heavy. And that's what happens out of all this conversation that's coming up. And when actually all the truth and clarity is what's helping you to move forward in this relationship. You were disappointed. You were looking at spilled cups of love. Yeah, I really feel like they were just being kind of rigid and like they're probably not good at expressing love. But they're going to try better, it looks like, in this reading. But the Five of Cups, I call this the card of hope because there's two full cups behind this figure. I have the Five of Pentacles under the Page of Cups and next to the Ace of Cups. The Five of Pentacles, see, I think that you felt rejected because it feels like you were like all in with the love and you were feeling like you're only getting bits back. And it made you feel rejected and hurt and alone. Well, this is all going to be resolved because I have the Death card right next to the Five of Pentacles and under that Ten of Wands, that heavy burden. You're going to be able to leave all that behind. The Death card, it's a card for Scorpio, by the way, so Scorpio is your card, and it's showing up in the middle of this part of the reading. So, but the energy here is leaving the old behind and moving forward. It's like ringing out the old year, ringing in the new year, okay? So things are changing. You're going to be able to drop those wands. You're not going to feel so lonely anymore and rejected anymore. And you're going to be moving forward. Right under the Five of Cups is the Four of Cups. Now, this is taking a hard look at that love offer, that Page of Cups there, at what you were receiving from them. and knowing that there's other cups out there. And so I think you got your point across here. As far as you don't know if you want their cup of love, if all you're going to get is that Page of Cups. Well, I think they understand you. They get it. You are moving forward through all this conversation. They really do have a lot of love for you. Looky here, 9 cups right behind them. It's just like they were having trouble showing it. I have the King of Cups right next to that 9 of Cups. This is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. So this is one of your cards. But they might have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer in their chart, or you might have Pisces or Cancer in your chart. This gives us 2 for Pisces so far. It gives us 2 for Scorpio. But the King of Cups, this is like getting more mature than the Page of Cups, right? And the King of Cups, they do have a huge cup. They receive, just like I thought. I don't think they were handing out all that love. I think they were holding it close, and that was causing you pain. That was causing you hurt. And it is something that you just had to talk about. It might have been an argument, but it ended up a conversation. And you ended up getting a lot of truth. And you ended up deciding that you're going to work this out and move forward. They were hiding this love from you. That's what you're talking about. I got the 7 of Swords right next to the King of Cups. They were just like trying not to get... It's almost like a fear, okay? That if they're to hand out their love, this is going to turn into a commitment, or this is going to turn into marriage, or something like that. But after this conversation, they are going to be willing to leave this energy of holding their love back to trying to return the love that they receive. That's the whole thing about this reading. And then I have the Sun. Fresh starts, new beginnings. I knew you were moving forward. It's going to take a little bit of work and understanding, and it's going to take being truthful. I think they're the ones that were holding back the swords, holding back the truth, because they just weren't showing you the love they really felt. I mean, this Emperor is right next to the 10 of Cups, which is right between the Empress. The 2 of Cups is right between the 2 of you also. You have a lot going for you. So this is about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love and lots of joy. And this is where you're going now. Okay? You're moving forward. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Hangman. So the Hangman is a card of enlightenment. The universe. They try to enlighten us. And so I look around the Hangman. First off, the Hangman is trying to reassure you that you will be moving forward. This is going to get worked out. You are going to get your truth and your clarity about the love, why they're holding back the love. And they were only like dishing out what would fit in that cup, because there's already fish in it. Okay? So things are going to resolve and things are going to move forward. So, wow, Scorpios, this is your reading, and thank you so much for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.